Okay. Hey, how you doing, everybody? It's Bruce here, traveling with Bruce. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to the show, Traveling with Bruce, where we love talking about cruise ships. We love talking about cruise ship holidays. We want to go cruising so bad we can't stand it. That's how it's going around here. Let me just mute that. There we go. I get so excited I forget to mute my own self. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to the show, the channel, the telecast, the legend. What a gorgeous day here in Creston, British Columbia. Got to tell you, where I'm hanging out right now, we are pushing the mid-70s here. It's wonderful. The leaves have just exploded out of the trees. It's just great. It's just summer is really coming on. Finally, Calgary last week, I couldn't get away from winter. Every morning, woke up to 3-4 inches of white stuff. The snow just won't stop. It's raining today in Calgary. It's about 45, 47 degrees. They're barely getting out of it. Tomorrow they hit 60 degrees finally, and on the weekend they'll hit 65, 70. So, you know, a week delayed behind us, but boy, I'll tell you, around here, primo, very good weather. Let me know how your weather is doing. Where are you located? Where are you watching me from out there, people? Let me know where you are, what your high temperature is today, what's the price of gas in your neighborhood, how's that going? Is it going higher or lower? What's going on with that? And did any of you get an ad today before you saw this show? I'd love to know if you saw that. Welcome one, welcome all. I'm glad you've made it to my telecast. And like I say, it's great to have you here. Let me just double check my phone here, make sure I'm even broadcasting. I think I am. Yes, I think we're broadcasting here. There is a guy with a purple TWB shirt on, yapping away. It's all good. Fantastic. Thanks for coming by. Channel keeps rolling along. New people are reaching out to me all the time. Had a chat today, by the way, with a friend of mine, friend of the channel, Dan the Man. Dan the Man Slots. He called me today. We had a good chat today. Dan the Man is going to be on the Norwegian Bliss on Sunday coming up. He's taking a 1-week cruise in the Haven Club. And Dan the Man and I have arranged that he is going to be on this program live with his camera, and he is going to be walking around the ship. We are going to be on the Bliss next week together with him, and we're going to see different parts of the ship and the Haven Club and stuff. It's going to be great. I'm really looking forward to seeing that. So he said, Brucey boy, I'm your guy. I'm your reporter on the scene. I'll be broadcasting live to you, and you'll just tell me where to go on the ship, and I'll show you around. So this is going to be fantastic. We're also making arrangements where we're going to do a special live show. Haven't nailed the time down yet. That has to be determined yet. We haven't got the date nailed down. We're working on that over the next 24 hours. As soon as I know, you'll know. But we're going to do a live broadcast from the casino. And we're arranging it that he's going to be live on his camera, on his channel. And he's going to have his assistant with another camera live to us through our channel. So we're going to be, this has never been done before. I've never done this. I can't wait. This is going to be a lot of fun. Going to be quite the party atmosphere up there. So we're going to be trying a couple of things here to kind of shake things up for the old channel. I'm quite looking forward to it. So if you're a fan of the Norwegian Cruise Line and you know the Bliss, and who hasn't heard of that one, you're going to want to be watching us in the next week or so as Dan the Man Slots and TWB team up to broadcast live from the Bliss. I'm in the comfort of my living room. He's on the ship. This is going to be great. We're also talking about a group cruise. We're talking about some kind of a joint group type casino, something. We're scheming here, folks. Believe me, we're working on some stuff. There have to be a number of connections made, contacts have to be made between my channel, his channel, and various cruise lines and promotions people. And we're very interested in putting together a 1-week get together on a cruise. Where, when, who, what, I don't know yet, but believe me, we are working on it. We're not interested in just having a cruise where we're just get together and say hi and all that. We're thinking of setting something up through the casinos, perhaps to even have a tournament for our own guests, So we'll have a TWB, a Dan the Man slots, a tournament of some kind, have some fun, and other shipboard activities. We're working and scheming and talking about all kinds of possibilities. So I'm excited about that. As is Dan the Man. So we'll keep you posted on that stuff as we go, and we'll see what happens. All right. What else is going on? I got some news here that I wanted to talk to you guys about. I'm just checking for any unwanted activities, but it looks like everything is good here. We've got a good crowd coming through, which is fantastic. Welcome one, welcome all to the show. I'm glad you're all here with me today. I'll say hi to you all shortly after I get through the news of the day. Some of the news of the day today, a few little pieces. Looks like I've got about 4 different items to talk to you about. The first one is that came out sort of this morning. I noticed this announcement that the Viking Star cruise ship. You'll remember about 3 weeks ago, the Viking Star cruise ship was stranded about 2 miles off the coast of Norway in a howling windstorm and massive waves. The ship lost engine power, and the ship then was just at the mercy of the waves and the winds, and it was being blown in towards the rocks. And thankfully, the crew was able to drop anchor, and the anchor caught on the bottom. It held, and it kept the ship from drifting further towards the shore, where rocks were waiting within 300 feet or so to rip the ship apart. Anyway, 1,300 people were spared from a real bad situation. It was not fun as it was. The helicopters were brought in from the Coast Guard by Norway, and over about a 30-hour time frame, they evacuated over a third of all people on board the ship. There were 1,300 plus on board. Over 450 were plucked off with helicopters. And then the ship's engines were restarted. They were able to get that done, and then the ship was able to get out of that region and came into port. And the rest of the passengers didn't have to abandon the ship. Well, story goes, there's a class action lawsuit that has been organized in, I believe it's in Connecticut. I'm trying to find out more info. I just have a single report that I found this morning. I'm trying to verify more information on it, so I can't get into too much more detail. But a class action lawsuit against Viking Ocean Cruises regarding the Norway incident for the Viking Star is being organized and has been filed apparently. So we'll see if this how far this goes. These kinds of suits they can take forever. They can take years to go anywhere. Rights of passengers. I can understand why someone would file the case in Connecticut when the event took place in Norwegian waters, because the courts in Norway you'll be unlikely to be very successful there. Whereas in the U.S., if you're able to bring the court, if you're able to bring your case to court and you win the case, you might have a juicy settlement. And that's why lawyers do this. Lawyers are in for a percentage of the deal. They're doing it for probably free, for no cash. They're doing it on pure spec, on a potential percentage of the settlement. And the litigious nature of U.S. courts are such that that's where these kinds of cases get filed. I don't know how successful it'll be, whether it'll just fade away. I'm going to assume that the Viking lawyers will be fighting the legitimacy of the case even being brought to a U.S. court in the first place. But anyway, that's the first piece of news I saw today, so I thought I'd mention it to you. Second piece of news was I read something about China today that caught my eye and thought I'd mention to you. The authorities, and again, I don't know who. No one knows who these authorities are in China. It's invisible. I mean, what is the government of China? Who the hell knows? The government of China is some magical entity that decrees laws and rulings, and you don't know where to turn for the facts because you're not invited to know. By the way, cheers everybody from Traveling with Bruce. Being a little critical of China today, sorry, but what can I say? China has apparently approved, quote unquote, approved cruises to nowhere. All right, now, what does that mean? What does it mean, a cruise to nowhere? Well, in this case, what's going on is the Chinese government has ruled through one of their departments that uh, cruise line operators will be allowed to offer cruises to Chinese nationals, people with Chinese passports, Chinese citizens, to cruise within China only. So you can go from, one part of China to other parts of China and come back without having to go to another country, instead. So domestic only cruises, I guess, is the way to say this. But there are some caveats to this. This announcement in no way is going to benefit any of the major cruise lines that are out there. This ruling, or this announcement, only applies to cruise lines that are majority Chinese owned and operated. So, forget, Royal Caribbean, forget Norwegian, forget MSC. They're out. You're not. You need majority control. The ships have to be less than 30 years of age, so you can't be like a cruise line with an old clunker of a cruise ship, bring it into this market and sail Chinese people around. You can't do that because it has to be a newer ship, or at least less than 30 years of age. There can be no gambling on board either. So if you're a foreign operator, you just lost one of your hands, just got cut off. You're not making any money on this thing. There's no money in this business. And it excludes foreign carriers, basically. So there isn't even a explanation or a amount of detail to potential operators. The rules. What about health inspection, food inspection? What kind of standards does this have to be? No one knows. It's such a cryptic announcement that, to me, what's going on here is, if you know someone in government, you know what's going on. If you don't know someone in government, you're never going to know what's going on. And this is a headline announcement that's been made as a sort of a courtesy announcement, but it's a closed shop. No one from the outside is going to be involved in this business. And to me, sitting here on the outside looking in, if you're dealing with Chinese nationals in a Chinese waters only, and there's no gambling involved, I don't know where the profits are. How you going to make money? Chinese love to gamble. They really do. But they're also, they love to cruise, and there's a potential market for them, but you're not getting in there. And by the time you pay off all these different officials and all these different agencies that are licensed by the government to do what they do to offer cruising, I don't know how a cruise line can make money in China. I just don't. Anyway, so not a fan. I'm just, have you noticed that? I'm not a fan. I understand how you can grab a cruise on, say, Royal Caribbean and get on a ship in Singapore and sail to Hong Kong and maybe Shanghai and then over to Tokyo somewhere and come back, or Tokyo to China and then end up in Singapore. I mean, you can go through and visit. I'd be interested in a line, an international cruise line kind of thing. But even these international cruise lines, I really don't know why and how Royal Caribbean or others want to actually be in China at all. I really don't get it. I think that in a minute, in a second, the rules can change, the laws change. Like, there's no hearings, there's no like Senate review process. It's like, hello, it's 9 o'clock in the morning, and there are new laws now. Oh, there are new laws. What are they? Well, they're punishable by death, but here they are. And there's new laws for everything. And surprise, you're breaking the law, and you're going to get arrested today because you're breaking the law. How do I know? I wouldn't trust doing business there with that kind of nonsense going on, that kind of regime going on. There are business people in China these days who are getting arrested doing business that they've been doing for 20 years. Getting arrested, you're breaking laws. You're against the national interest, and so we have to lock you up for a while. And we might put you in jail for a long time, and who knows? And you might have a lawyer, you might not. We might let you talk to your family, you might not. It's Wild West. I don't trust these guys. Just sorry. That's just me being an anti-communist. In any event, that was a little news out of China today. Other news, Carnival. Carnival Cruise Lines. Carnival Cruise Lines is about to find out very shortly their exact court date in Florida with the federal judge with regard to their probation violations, the dumping of pollutants in the waters. The court is having a session shortly to determine the exact date of the court hearing to review whether or not the probation is going to be revoked from Carnival, and if there will be any penalties, and if so, what kind of penalties will be applied to the company. The company had been fined $40 million back in 2017, I think it was, when they pled guilty to charges of polluting water. Then they were put on probation. They agreed to this probationary period, 5 years, and now all kinds, not one or two, but a ton of documented examples of the probation has been broken. They've broken the rules. They've done stuff they weren't supposed to do under probation, and they've been caught red-handed doing it. And so the judge is going to come on in here, and likely the probation will be revoked. Another fine will be instituted, and that can be limitless. And then any other sanctions can be put on the company. And one of the sanctions that has been talked about is the possibility of Carnival, the mother company, Carnival, with all of her subsidiary cruise lines underneath that. That's Princess, Holland America, Cunard, Costa, Ada, P&O, on goes the list. It's a long list. It's possible that one of those cruise lines or all of them could be banned in effect from U.S. ports. That's a problem. That Houston, we got a problem because we're talking about 1.1 million cruisers a month on average going on a Carnival branded cruise ship. So whichever brand you like, 1.1 million passengers per 30 days takes a cruise with the Carnival Corporation in one brand or another. Yeah, they could probably move ships to not St. Thomas, but to St. Martin, and they could try to, move home ports out of the U.S. But it's not gonna work very well. They need the U.S. badly for its market. It's their number one market. It's their number one demographic of clientele. They're an institution, really. Most Americans think that Carnival is a U.S. company. They think that Carnival is an American company. Carnival is not an American company. It's registered offshore. It doesn't pay income taxes in the U.S. because it doesn't make money in the United States. It has offices in the United States, yes, but they don't have their corporation based in the USA. I believe they're based in Bermuda or Bahamas. In any event, this is going to be a big one. We're going to find out, like I say, within the month what happens. We're going to know in probably the next few days, probably the next week or so, the actual date of the trial, or of not even a trial. It's more of a there's legal terms for this. I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know. But they're getting their butts hauled in front of the judge. That's the bottom line. Their butts are being hauled in, including the chairman of the board, the president of the company, chief operating officer. All the bigwigs have been mandated. Get your butts in here, and we're going to tell you the date, and you're going to be in front of the judge, and they're going to have a little talking to. So it should be an interesting and scary time. We'll have to see what happens. For cruisers, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know if the judge will do a suspension of rights to dock for a while. It might be a 30-day suspension. Is it a 1-week suspension? Is it a 2-month suspension? Is it just one cruise line? Is it all of them? None of the above, just a big fine? I don't know. But a lot of cruisers are going to find out in June whether any of their cruises going forward with any of these brands are going to be canceled or not, or altered or not. Do you have to fly to Bermuda to catch a Caribbean cruise because they can't come into the USA? Will you fly to Montreal, or will you fly to Halifax? Will you fly? I don't know. Vancouver, Victoria in Canada, annoying. Okay. Problem is, the ships can't even visit the United States, let alone home port. They can't visit U.S. ports. I mean, it's a total ban. So I mean, it'll shut down a whole bunch of ships. I mean, it'll just shut down a whole bunch of them. All right. Last point. Holland America. Just read about an hour ago, and maybe an hour and a half ago. Sad story. A female passenger has gone missing on a ship known as the MS Amsterdam. The ship is Holland America, was leaving, was en route across the Atlantic, a transatlantic voyage, and looks like on the first or second night, a female passenger has been reported missing, and the ship immediately turned around and tried to put the notification out to the nearest Coast Guards. Searched for several hours with no sign of this individual, and the ship has now turned around and continued on its journey, and they are fearing the worst. Whether the individual fell or jumped or what, we don't know. I'm sure there is an investigation going on. These cruise ships have cameras that are also infrared type cameras for night vision all around the ship, and I am certain that the folks in the security department have already been in touch with authorities, and through wireless communication, a copy of the video, if there is one, has already been shared with authorities to let them know what's happened. Again, that's all I've got. It's a sad story. It happens once in a while. We haven't had a story like this in a while, though. It's been a few months. Been kind of quiet in that front, but yeah, we've lost a passenger off a cruise ship on an Atlantic crossing. Very unusual for that to happen, but it happened. And those are my little updates for the day. This is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any comments, thoughts, questions about cruising, let me know now. Tell me. Please say hi to me. Tell me where you're watching me from. Thank you for all your support. Have you folks, those of you who don't know, I have a Facebook group page called Traveling with Bruce, spelled with 2 L's for traveling. Come on over to Facebook and join the Facebook group page for Traveling with Bruce. I'm the administrator. I'll let you in. A whole bunch of folks have been just posting a ton of stuff this last week. We have got photos of the Oasis of the Seas all fixed up in Spain, looking good. We've got photos from people who've been taking trips lately, the Bliss. We've got some video there. We got photos and videos out of Vancouver, from Florida, from all over the place. And if you want to see all kinds of really neat stuff, come on over to the Traveling with Bruce group page on Facebook and check it out for yourself. Thank you also to all of you who are supporting this channel in a million different ways. I really do appreciate it. Of course, from Traveling with Bruce merchandise through my RedBubble store. Thank you. We're loading up a new video, a new logoed item today. It might even be on there now. You know the Easter Island, those giant figures in Easter Island, those huge, what is it, stone carved statues. We've got an Easter Island shirt with Traveling with Bruce on it. Looks kind of neat. I hope you like it. Order yourself one if you like, or a coffee mug or something like that. All net proceeds go to this channel to help keep me on the air. And thank you for all your support for TWB merchandising, including coffee mugs like this one right here. Cheers to everyone at TWB. Thank you also to those of you who are giving me thumbs ups for my videos and who are watching and sharing my videos. Thank you. And then also for those making contributions to this channel through my PayPal donate button, and also through Patreon. There are, I think 7. I have 7 patrons now on Patreon who are making donations every month to the channel. Thank you very much for that, and it is much appreciated. Jen, thanks you too. All right, let's see who's here and say hi to everybody. Connect with all you guys, and like I say, you have any comments or thoughts on what's going on, let me know. I'm looking forward to Dan the Man Slots after Sunday when he's on the Bliss. I think this is going to be pretty cool. We're going to test just to see how good the internet connection really is on the Bliss, because I've heard good things from a number of people how really high quality the Bliss internet speeds are. And we're going to put it to the test because Dan the Man is going to broadcast live onto my channel. This should be kind of fun. We're going to have some fun with this. Jay Murtaugh is here. Good afternoon, evening, night, depends on where you are. Thanks, Jay. Jay Murtaugh. John LeBeau is here. Welcome, John. Glenn Edinburgh from Brisbane, Australia is here. Welcome, Glenn. How you doing, buddy? Tom Henry is here. Hey, Tom, how's it going? Linda Lou. Hi, TWB family. Another beautiful day, 71 degrees. Right on, Linda Lou. Brittany Lockwood. Hi there, Bruce and everybody. And Tom Henry, 71 in Richmond today, he says. And a storm is approaching. Just finished a cruise on the Silver Spirit. We visited St. George's, Grenada, St. Lucia, St. Thomas, Key West. This was a DVR of Dream Cruises. Laugh out loud. Right on, buddy. Who else have we got here? Alan Carter from Calgary. How you doing there, pal? How's it going, Al? Nice to have you back. Good to see you again, man. Tom Henry, I had an issue with the aunt yesterday. Don't know what to do with her. Uh-oh. I can't help you there. Let's see here. Wendy Merton, cold and rainy in Star Prairie, Wisconsin. Wendy, that's just not right. Cold and rainy means no dust, but I guess no mosquitoes either. No grasshoppers. That's as good as it gets. I'm sorry to say, we could use better weather. I agree. Paul Wilgus, hello everybody. 79 in Virginia and very humid. Welcome, Paul Wilgus, sir. How you doing, buddy? Who else have we got here? Michelle Kendall. Green Bay is wet, cold, and dreary today. Well, that sounds to me like football weather. Get the practice pads on and let's go. Welcome, Michelle. Who else have we got here? Well, Glenn is saying in Edinburgh. He's saying Glenn Edinburgh in Brisbane is saying it's cool. 18 degrees Celsius at the moment. Freaking fuel jumped 35 cents a liter today to 165 Australian a liter. A 35-cent jump. That's 20% overnight. Why? Because it's a fixed game. I think it's ridiculous. Unbelievable. Paul Wilgus at Linda Lou. You sound just like a teacher. You were absent. Laugh out loud. Fatima is here. Hi, Bruce and everybody. Hello, Fatima McCoy. Let's see, Linda Lou, guess it's in my blood. She says, teaching, I guess. MMJ Medic, hope the Carnival Freedom is still cruising out of Galveston. We are booked. Peter Heckema, hi, Bruce and all. We're coming up to a string of 90-degree days in Tarpon Springs, Florida. Just kind of the kind of weather you and I love, Bruce. Pool temperature, 87 degrees, just nice. Gulf of Mexico water, 78. Man, oh, man, Peter, you're killing me. That is so awesome. That is definitely the kind of weather I like. That old biddy. Hello, Bruce and crew. Happy greetings to everyone from St. Louis. Fantastic. And a happy St. Louis it is. You guys won in double overtime last night, beating out the Dallas Stars in Game 7 to move to the conference finals. You're in the Final Four now for the Stanley Cup in hockey. St. Louis Blues have never won the Stanley Cup. So they're in the Final Four. Hopefully you guys can get some rest. You guys were tired last night. That was a tough game, but exciting to watch. I watched the last, half of the whole thing. I watched at least half of it. Fantastic. Scott Weber just got the message. Tom Henry, Auntie thinks her house can't be lived in due to mold, having a battle with a cousin. Oh, my gosh, Tom. Oh, that's not going to be fun. Mod phone 654. I'm watching from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. It's 16 degrees today. Gas $1.26. Mod phone, welcome from Edmonton. How's it going, pal? I'm an Albertan too, or was an Albertan. Welcome to the show. Big news out of Edmonton with you picking up a new GM for the Oilers. Is it Holland? Yeah, from Mr. Holland from Detroit. Kind of a successful franchise. He did all right over there. Let's hopefully he can turn it around for you out of Edmonton. We'll see what happens, buddy. Paul Kennedy, Palm Beach Gardens, Florida. Welcome, Paul Kennedy. Scott Weber, hi, Bruce, 67, partly cloudy here in PB. Welcome, Scott Weber. This is wonderful. SFL Spotter, 800 flowers. Hi, everybody. It's 83 and partly cloudy, petrol, 279. Welcome, SFL. Guno Hirschfeld, have a safe day. Greetings from Blanche Marie Falls in South America. welcome, Juno, or Guno from Guno or Juno. Welcome to my show. This is fantastic. Folks are saying hi to me from all over the world. It's great. MMJ, temp here, 82 Fahrenheit, gas 2.11 a gallon, and it's rainy. Adventures of David and Aaron. Hello, everybody. How you doing, guys? Welcome to the show. Tracy, hi, Bruce and all. 88 in Naples today. No rain yet today, but what a storm last night. We lost electricity for hours. House was getting really hot when it finally came back on. Thank goodness for that, Tracy. Lay low, hunker down, stay safe. Paul Wilgus, Tom Henry, sounds like it's time for alternative living for her. Maybe, I don't know. Linda Lou, oh, that's exciting news. Woohoo. Tom Henry, yep, Paul. She has she has too much time to worry. Too much time. Adventures of Dave and Aaron live broadcast sounds fun. Dave Elner, 63 degrees, sunny in Hicksville, Long Island, gas 2.92, coming up to $3 a gallon in Long Island. Isn't that something? Gas is too high. It's just too damn high. Flooding in Galveston, says MMJ. Linda Lou, Peter, it sounds heavenly. The Tarpon Springs weather. Adventures of David and Aaron. How is your weather, Bruce? We have 90 degrees in Palm Springs, California. You're killing me, you guys. I love that kind of weather. We're 75 though. This is gorgeous. Here, sunny, gorgeous weather. Green grass, leaves are out. It looks so beautiful here. The clear air. We're worried now. We're wondering what the forest fire season looks like for Canada, Western Canada this year, northern U.S. Certain areas are dry, certain areas are not. So we'll see. But right now, it's just beautiful. Really, really nice. The weather you got down there in Palm Springs sounds pretty good, man. P. Mills, hello, P. Mills. Sherry, awesome sons of Hey, Bruce. Hey, Sherry, how you doing? Kelly Aston, hello. TWB Family, Pensacola, Florida is in the house. Welcome, Kelly. Boca Raton, Florida, SFL spotter. Paul Wilgus, hello, Sherry. Tracy Dunlop, sorry about that. Tom Henry, might be time for a higher level of care for her. For your aunt, Linda Lou, hi, Sherry. David Elner, any reports from anyone on the Oasis? All is well on the Oasis. She's in Marseille today in France. All is well. The ship will eventually head its way to the port in Rome and then to Naples. And then from Naples, it will sail for 2 days back to Barcelona. And so far, no complaints, no issues, nothing bad. All good. So I do have a viewer who's on the ship, and they provided some photos. They're in the Facebook group page, Traveling with Bruce on Facebook. Check it out, and you can see for yourself. Iskew Park is in the house. Hi, Bruce. It's Iskew in Thunder Bay, Ontario. Plus 10 Celsius. That is 40 Fahrenheit, 50 Fahrenheit, 50 Fahrenheit. Starting to rain here. Gas jumped a bit yesterday to $1.49 a liter. Gotta love that carbon tax. Hi, fellow subbers. Welcome, Iskew. $1.50 a liter. Yikes. Yeah, that's kind of expensive. That's about 5 something Canadian for a U.S. gallon. It's about $3.50 American for a gallon of gas. Yikes. It's expensive. Paul Lucas, hello, Tracy. Tom Henry, hi to Sherry. Cam Fam, where is Kelly Haston? She's here. Christopher, invite me on the cruise, please. I need a vacay. Linda Lou, slots. Yay. Sisters Misadventures. Gas in Western Virginia, $2.85. Yeah, it's kind of New York prices, isn't it? A little high. Christopher, you should go on Celebrity Edge. Oh, man, I'd love to do that. Scott Weber, TWB Poker Tournament. Now, there's something, yeah. Scott Weber, that'd be a pretty cool little deal. Tracy, hi there, Paul Wilgus. Brittany, let's all give Bruce the thumbs up. Linda Lou, hi, Scott. Tom Henry, hi, Tracy. Kirk Brunson. Kirk from New York City is in the house. We got 32 thumbs ups today. Thank you, everybody, for those. Anyone who could spare me a thumbs ups today, please do. And if you've got 5 or 10 minutes, go and check out my last 10 videos and give them all a thumbs up while you're at it. That would be great. We need them all. That's wonderful. SFL spotter, thumbs up has been done. Sherry, hello, Linda Lou and Tom. Kelly, right here, Cam at Cam Fam. I'm here. Tom Henry, where's the rest of our VA posse, Paul? Where are these guys? Scott Weber, hi there, everybody. Who else is here? Everyone's saying hi to everybody else. Paul Willis saying, that's a good question, Tom. Where are the rest of these Virginians, West Virginians and that all? Tracy Dunlop, 11 more days. NCL Breakaway Cruise coming on up here. Oh, yeah. What do you think my chances of meeting up with RB or the Twins is in St. Thomas? 0? Is that what it be? Tom Henry, she's laughing out loud with Tom Henry, Paul Lucas. SFL spotter, hi there, Scott. Tom Henry, hi there, Scott. Kelly Haston, hey, Sherry and Tom. Everyone's saying hi to everybody else here. Richard is here saying hi. SFL Spotter. Is Viking a U.S.-based company? No, Swiss-based company. If not, good luck collecting, especially if they don't have assets. If they don't have any assets in the U.S., you're not getting nothing. I agree. I don't think there's a hope in hell of that case going anywhere. I really don't think so. But you know, lawyers are lawyers, and they're going to try. It's like a lottery thing in the U.S. But even if you get a judgment, it doesn't help you. You still have to collect. I don't know how you're going to do it. It's a waste of. I think it's just a big waste of time. But that's just me. Who else is coming through here today? Cool Jazz is in the house from New York. How you doing, buddy? Tom Henry, I was watching for them on a visit to St. Thomas earlier. Silver Seas, Silver Spirit was on the ship. I have no idea what he's talking about there. Who else is here? Linda Lou, Glenn Edinburgh, no gambling. Ha. Let's go on a Chinese cruise. Tracy Dunlop, oops, disregard my first comment about no rain. Pouring now with thunder and lightning, Tracy says. That's Florida. Weather pops up in a matter of minutes, hoping we don't lose power again. Hang right in there, dear. Hang right in there. Brittany Lockwood, cruises in China for cruise lines are wasteful. It's getting very dark here, too, Tracy says. Tom Henry, storm brewing up there. Tom Henry, my gambling budget goes to building the TWB cruise fleet by Bruce's right shoulder. That's right here. Right here, the cruise fleet is what it's growing. It's unbelievable. I've got a flotilla of cruise ships behind me here. It's incredible. Thank you, Tom Henry. Kelly is laughing. The judge has threatened to throw the executives in jail. Also, SFL Spotter talking about the Carnival executives. That's right. That's been talked about here. Nurse Nancy is here. Hi, all. Hi there, Nurse Nancy. I was just watching your video, Embarkation Day video that you posted on your channel just before I came on the air today. I thought it was great. I love it. I can just feel your excitement and you can't sleep the night before. I know that feeling. Yeah, I love it. That just brings it all back. It really does. Fantastic. Love it. And I love the footage of the buffet. I love that's great. I love it. Welcome to the show. Everyone's saying hi to Nurse Nancy. Craig Kellogg, Carnival World headquarters are located at Miami, Florida. Yeah, but the entity doesn't pay taxes in the U.S. It's all of its assets are offshore. It's complicated, but nonetheless. Tracy, SFL Spotter. I'm in Naples. Tracy, I love Naples. I visit there all the time. Ritz-Carlton and then the Tiburon. Tom Henry, passenger was sitting on the aft balcony and was knocked off when the ship banged an iceberg. Laugh out loud joke. Yeah, Tom, a little early maybe. Let's see. SFL Spotter. I'll be in Naples beginning of June for my wife's birthday. Cool Jazz. The Amsterdam is in its final days of a 144-day trip heading to Florida, I think. Nurse Nancy, I'm off to a banquet for 20 years in the ICU at my work. Right on, Nurse Nancy. Have a great one there. Brittany, Carnival needs to have its probation revoked and fined massively, she said. Nurse Nancy, but I'll be listening on the way. Already gave my thumbs up. Thank you, Nurse Nancy. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Everyone's saying hi and bye to her. Bruce, you writing off your studio expenses? I bet your budget is huge. Laugh out loud. Just joking. Let's see. Here's a name. I have not recognized this one before. It's is it Hortensia? Have I got that right? Hortensia Guerrero. Hello. Going on the Carnival Panorama in December. We hope. Laugh out loud. I'm sure you'll be going on that ship. A brand new Carnival ship out of Long Beach is where it's going to be based. Welcome to my show. Welcome to my channel. I'm glad you're here. I hope you're a subscriber. If you haven't, there's a subscribe button here. There's a button over there. Hit the bell icon too, and you'll be notified every time I put up a new video. Thank you for joining me. Donnell is here from Ireland. Hi, Tom. I've been in the house for hours. Laugh out loud. Welcome, Donnell from Cork, Ireland. Nice to see you, pal. Tom Henry, laughing out loud. TWB Bliss Internet was a disappointment on my cruise. Interesting. Paul Wilgus, laughing out loud. Rob Souter. Hello, everybody. Just listening. Welcome, Rob. Juno, have a safe day. Greetings from South America. Welcome. Nurse Nancy, it's just yucky here in Wisconsin for sure. That's what we heard. Ron Sebelius, hi, Bruce, low 80s and in Cincinnati. Right on. Welcome from the home of WKRP. Welcome to the show. And I'm glad you're here, Ron. In Suriname, Juno is saying, in Suriname in South America, 33 degrees Celsius. Yeah, nice and warm there and probably humid too. Welcome to the channel, Juno, as always. Let's see here. Tracy was saying to SFL Spotter, I came down here 30 years ago for a temp job. I pretty much never left. Where are you in South Florida? She wants to know. Sherry Awesome. Hello, Nurse Nancy. Boca Raton is where he's from. Tracy, that's where he's from. Pretty cool. Everything Plain, 86 in Evansville, Indiana. Welcome, Everything Plain, to the show from Evansville, Indiana. Wonderful. Sue Alexander, hi from Georgia. Welcome, Sue from Georgia. I'm glad you're here too. Sherry, cloudy, windy, 78 here in St. Louis. Mod Phone, watching from Edmonton, 16 Celsius. Welcome, Mod Phone. Sherry, let's go Blues. Tracy, congrats, Nurse Nancy, have fun. It's 84 in Baton Rouge, Brittany is saying. MGM traveling. Hi, everybody, 78. Sunday in New Jersey, gas 283. Donnell, hello, Sherry, awesome sunsets, travel, and everyone else. Happy Wednesday to all of you. Roland Tucker, hi, everybody, from a sunny Montreal. Believe it or not, it's sunny in Montreal, Quebec. Welcome, Roland Tucker. Scott Weber, sorry, I got to go. Daughter just got home. Have a good one there, Scott. Thanks for seeing us, popping by. D&G, taking a break from my job right now to hang out with the family here at TWB. Welcome, D&G. I think that's Derek, if I'm not mistaken. How's it going, pal? How you doing? How you doing on your subscriber count? Are you moving in on 1,200 yet? You got to be getting close. Way to go, man. Brittany, it rained this morning in Baton Rouge, but I think it's sunny now. Everyone's asking Derek how he's doing. Jeanette Smith is here. Hi, Jeanette Smith. This is Gregory. Hi, Paul. I never get it right. It's either Derek or Greg. I always get it right. Hi, Gregory Bell. How's it going? Let's see here. Nurse Nancy, thank you for watching the video. You got it, Nurse Nancy. Paul Wilgus, Gregory, you aren't supposed to be D&G. How are you doing? You're supposed to be the other guy. D&G, hi, Bruce. Yes, I am. I'm doing good. I use this one to put dash in my name if we're both on. I could have told you in the beginning it was me laughing out loud. Tracy saying hi. Paul Lucas, I'm so used to being Derek here all the time. It's okay. We both come on when we can. He says hi, Tracy. He said, Paul Lucas, good to see either of you. It's great. You as well. It's Gregor. We're going higher on the subs. Right on. You're getting higher. Paul Lucas. See, even Bruce is used to Derek laughing out loud. D&G. I did not know I was causing confusion laughing out loud. What can I say? We get so used to it, you never know. Anyway, thank you, all of you, for joining me today. If any of you haven't said hi, please do say hi. Tell me where you're watching me from today. Love to give out shout-outs to all of you who are watching this channel and this show and following TWB and its adventures. Like I said, we are setting up for a couple of fun shows coming up. We got our buddy Dan the Man Slots going on the Norwegian Bliss this Sunday out of Seattle. We are arranging with him to have him broadcast live to do a ship tour and a broadcast live while he's playing the slots in the casino. And that's going to be a special show. That might be a very, very late show for those of you on the East Coast. We might be on at 9 or 10 at night because of the timing of the broadcast, because, of course, the ship is in the Pacific time zone. And the casinos don't turn on until you're in international waters, and so you got to leave port, and that might be 6 o'clock Pacific before the casinos even start lighting up, and that's 9 Eastern. So we'll have to see how that works out, but it's a one-off, and we're going to add an extra live show next week to the broadcast with our man Dan the Man. So I'm looking forward to that. That should be a lot of fun. Let's see here. Tom Henry, well, D is first, and it's a 50-50 chance of being correct. That's true, D&G. Anyway, everyone's saying hi to everybody else. So hopefully you can join us for these couple of events coming up. Like I say, the tour on the Bliss will be a live link into my show, and as soon as I know the date, I'll let you guys in on it so you can plan on being here for that. Should be a lot of fun to see the ship in real time. With our friend Dan the Man. I'm looking forward to that a lot. There you have it. Thank you for joining me today, and appreciate all of your kind comments, thumbs ups, thoughts, best wishes, everything else. We're going to be on tomorrow for 2 shows. Tomorrow being Thursday, I'll be on at 8 o'clock for trivia tomorrow night, 5 o'clock for my regular show. Looking forward to that. And we'll see how we do with those 2 shows. And really, that's about all she wrote today. That's all that's going on. I think I'm going to cut it off right here, not bore you to death with me just talking at the computer. Thank you for coming by. Here's Debbie Manuel just popping in. Oh, hallelujah. I just got USO commercial today. Sorry, I missed another one, but you got a different commercial at least. You didn't get bored with the same one as before. Great broadcast, Bruce. Thanks, Tom Henry. Okay, Tom Henry calling now. Linda Lou. Hi, Debbie. Thanks for joining me, Debbie. We're I'm just wrapping it up. Anyway, guys, have yourselves a pleasant evening. Stay warm, stay safe, stay healthy. Stay out of those lightning showers and tornadoes down in the USA. And we'll see you all tomorrow at 5. Keep an eye open for any videos that I might post at any old time. And we'll take it from there. Thanks for these thumbs up. Say 42 so far. Thanks, guys, for that. Appreciate it. And I wish you all a pleasant evening. Thanks for popping in. And we'll catch you guys tomorrow at 5 o'clock. All right, guys. Bye for now. We'll see you.